Welcome again to JW Solar USA on a Sunday here, the end of the year 2018. This is December 30th today. So folks, I have some issues which I want to see if you guys can help. By the way, I have these APC or UPS batteries, you call them, and they are 12 volt, 22 amp hours, 20 hours runtime here. So I'm seeing what I was trying to do something here which accidentally I broke some of the bolts here, and I get stuck with this problem. These batteries are fairly new, almost brand new, and you guys have seen them on my previous videos on a survival kit, building my survival kit. Here you guys have seen all kind of tests. These are like my test guru batteries here, my guinea pigs. And now I love these batteries because for little projects, for little testing, instead of connecting a one whole big battery bank, you guys have seen it on the grid-tied inverter limiter. I did a test on it. I've done it with my APC UPS. I've done it into a little 400 watt Duracell inverter, and this is the problem. If you look at it, it's broken. Half of it is in here. I don't know if you guys have any ideas for me how to do this. I was gonna ask, but I haven't done any research. But I want to do it my way. But I want to see how this thing's gonna last or where it's gonna take me. I don't care if I do care about the batteries, but if this is how it's gonna end, destroying the batteries totally, I just have to do what I gotta do. There's no way, I think there's no way I can get away with these two batteries here. Okay, two of them. You guys can see them. So for some reason, I don't know, when I was tying the terminals and the bolt just snapped. So I want to use my Bosch. You guys have seen this before. I want to use a drill bit on it to drill a hole. Someone advised me to do that right here till I puncture the this bolt. Size of it, this is a number 10, and go through and make a new hole to set up my own terminal. Maybe I can have to use another bolt which is bigger, more than this one, so I can have the standard and improvise bolt. But since this bolt is a stainless steel, it's hard to do, but I will do the best. Stay tuned for that while we're gonna start drilling this baby. Few minutes later, this is the damage I've caused to the battery. I know some of you guys are really gonna be upset with me for doing stuff like this. Some people say it's stupid, but if I can show you here, it's almost as deep as an inch right here. I went through. The only thing I'm scared of, not to pierce the battery and get into the electrolyte, since this is a sea-lead acid, a SLA battery, and I don't encounter any problems. But so far so good. Let me give you or show you the voltage on this battery. These are very good batteries. Doesn't mean they have any problems, but just because of a mistake that happened, I'm losing a good battery for something. Let's check the voltage here, okay, guys? Look at the voltage on the batteries, a 12.41. These batteries has been sitting almost a year, very close to a year, approximately. Watch the video on grid-tied inverter limiter. I never charged them. So 12.4 Still a good battery. And the other one reads a 12.6. A little discrepancy right there. But this is how I want to see if I can fix this battery my own way, the JW Solar way, or destroying the battery the JW Solar way. It doesn't even matter, either or. I have to do what I gotta do, see if I can get a hole to get my bolt in here, because I want to use these batteries for projects. And stay tuned for that project. Stand by for more videos coming up. Alright, we're back again with some finished product here. I'm not saying it's very nice, it's not beautiful, it's not what you expect. Hey, but it works. So the strategy, you see the hole right there. I don't know if you can see it because of the light, the glare with all the shiny particles on this thing. You can see the fine thread. It's like a gold plate or something. So I'm gonna show you this number 10 bolt is gonna go into that terminal and see how everything's gonna work. All right, I know a lot of people say that's not a good battery anymore. A lot of people would say, get a new one. Some people say that's a poor, thumbs down, thumbs up. But anyway, I'll take either one, because the reason I'm taking it, I took the pride and try to do this to make things work for other people who gonna be going through the same process, or who has been in the same situation. They don't know what to do and throw a good battery away. And it costs money for these batteries. Yeah, you guys know we're all into this business, the solar business. It's not a child's play, a hobby, but very expensive hobby. So that's what I'm gonna do. I already have the bolt in this it looks like a bit now, and it's already attached to this thing. I'm gonna stick it right here to try to create a threading. I'm building threads for new threads on this battery, so I can able to get a proper contact while putting my terminals here to get my battery going again. It doesn't have to look pretty, but it's gonna work. Let's try it. All right, make sure it's going forward, no reverse. And let's see, I gotta help it a little bit so that it will create the thread I'm looking for. This is a drill hammer thing that's supposed to be hammered, so it's not gonna go fast as other ones does. But look, it's a tight contact I already have. So this can hold the terminal. I'm not afraid anymore because the contact is there. Okay, it's really tight. It creates a threading for itself. I think so far so good. I'm gonna leave it the way it is, and I'll call it a good repair. I don't know for you, but this is gonna work for me, right? So look, this one I can do a freehand on this. This one I can't. I have to, because it's already tightened though. I can loosen it up. I can go about it. This battery was reading at 13.34. This battery, since I snapped that bolt on it, I think it has been sitting for over a year, and it's still holding up to 12.4 point something volt. You guys saw the reading. Well, this is how I'm gonna be signing up with this project. You like it? You don't like it? Give it a like if you like what I did. If you don't like it, well, it's fine. I tried. At least I got my battery back. I recovered my battery. Is the work pretty? No, it ain't pretty. It's not professional. It's not like from the manufacturer or from the shop. But I have my battery back, because I was wondering, how am I gonna do this? I have done one, so here's the other one. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here, but I have to close this video with the one already created. I'm gonna just follow the same procedure. Live in Minnesota, this is how we do it. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Don't forget to push the like button and the bell for more notification coming your way.